What up? What up? What up? What up? Welcome to another episode of the Positive Perspective Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Swanberg. No medical doctorate. Just here to enlighten you on some game. Things you may know, things you may not know, things you may think about on your own. You too scared to even talk about. You know what I mean? I always want you to remember that them YNs out here giving out them bullets for free. But that funeral, that's going to cost your family a fee. So let's get into it. Now, today's topic is obviously, it's too much to mention. You know what I mean? To basically bust it all down in a one little comment, you know what I'm saying, or a statement. So, if you still alive, like and subscribe, and just watch and pay attention, because it's too much to really try to break down in a couple little words. It's a lot going on out here, man. It really is. And it's some good, it's some bad, it's sad, it's a whole bunch of craziness going on, man. So what we gonna do is we gonna start it off with the autopsy of Nolan Wells and the things that I guess the people in Mississippi, they tried to, like, they wasn't paying attention for real. And they basically said some BS for real, like, oh, this didn't happen, that didn't happen. But shout out to Colin Kaepernick, because he was the one that paid for this autopsy. Let's see what they talking about.
We'll have a few questions. We have my colleagues on either side with microphones. Please announce your name and your media outlet if you have any questions. We're going to be quick because we have other programming going on in real time. We'll go here first.
Oh, thank you. Hi, everybody. Samantha Chapman, ABC7 Chicago. You just unveiled a comprehensive outline of the independent report. Can you summarize for our viewers, because there's a lot to take in, a lot of information. So in summary, can you succinctly tell us what we can take away from this report? And also, if you can provide more details about the neck.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of people behind me gasping when that detail was mentioned.
Yeah. let me try to be very comprehensive. As Dr. Roger Mitchell said, that the focal area of red discoloration in the soft tissue of the back of the head, the occipital region, is significant because he cannot determine why you have that red discoloration in the back of his brain. That's significant. He also talked about, Mr. Williams, if you could, just the fact that as it's common practice, he was missing his throat when they received the body. And he wants to know why they held it back. He's not drawing any conclusions, but he said he would want to examine it if there were neck fractures or compressions to the neck. And he thinks that's significant to know at autopsy. The reason he said he would hold it back when he was medical examiner because he thought that there may have been some issues with neck fractures. The last thing that is significant is what we said before about him, the condition of his body when he went into the water. Was he conscious or unconscious? Was he forced or unforced into the water? He said those things are very significant. But he started off talking about this red discoloration in the back of his head is something that was of great concern to him.
We'll have a few questions. We have my colleagues on either side with microphones. Please announce your name and your...
Yeah, man. So basically, what they saying is that the first autopsy was some bullshit, and I didn't physically watch the whole the actual joint, but I did listen to it because I was at work, but I had that shit up loud. You know what I'm saying? Not loud, so that, you know what I mean, whatever. But I had that shit up loud enough so I could hear it. And when I walk away a couple feet, I could still hear it. Cause they was saying some shit in there, man. I'm just like, that don't even make sense. Like, y'all got two completely different autopsy reports. And if it wasn't for the fact that Colin Kaepernick did what he did, which was say, you know what, I'm gonna pay for the separate autopsy. Cause I didn't even know this. But and I don't know how many people know this. You know what I'm saying? If you still alive, like and subscribe, cause I'm about to hit you with some shit that I didn't even know about. If usually a person only get one autopsy, but if you get two autopsies, they supposed to take your organs out and then put them in the bag and put them inside of you so that the other person that's going to do the other autopsy can examine and look at everything that the first person looked at. That way ain't nothing, no games played. Now, which what I was thinking was, if it was going to be two separate autopsies, why not have both of them in there at the same time? Like, all right, boom. I want to say it's kind of like, I mean, I guess it's kind of like weird to compare it to, but like, say it's like, I don't even know if I can compare it to that shit. I really don't. I don't even know if that shit makes sense. It makes sense in my head, but I don't know if it makes sense out loud. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying. Me personally, like how you got two completely different autopsies though. That shit just don't make sense to me whatsoever. It really don't. And you know, there's definitely gonna be more information on that. And I try to keep you posted. I just ain't want to say the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. Yeah, like I said, I keep you posted with the information on that. We're gonna move on to the next one. Cause this is sad as well. Hold on. It's a lot of sad shit going on. All right. So the two siblings that was found in the crib in Gwinnett, Maryland. You know what I'm saying? I had posted I guess the end of their funeral when they was, riding off and all that. So they announced Wednesday, which is today for real. I don't like timestamp and shit, but I mean, if you want to report some shit, you gotta keep it as current as possible. Yeah, Keith Maurice James, age 16, was taken into custody by homicide detectives in the July 7th killings of 9-year-old Stephen Allen and 15-year-old Giovanna Marie. Police Chief McCullough announced the arrest ahead of Wednesday evening's town hall meeting. Yeah, that's fucked up, bro. I don't even want to keep talking about that because that's just sad, bro. That shit is sad, man. RIP to them. They ain't even get to live life, man. Yeah, RIP to them. I wanna say, yeah. Now, RIP to this lady, Nicole Grayson. She had 6 kids, and she gave her life to save her 4-year-old son. The incident occurred at Edgestone Park in DeLane, Florida, when the young boy accidentally fell into the St. Johns River. She leaped into the water immediately, keeping her child above the surface despite powerful currents. Rescuers were able to bring her son to safety, but Nicole later passed away at the hospital. Her family and community are remembering her as a selfless hero. Shout out to her, though, man. I mean, I can't. She deserve a clap it up for that. For real, for real. I that's the best. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no boys to men on the joint. You know what I'm saying? If I did, I'd, you know what I'm saying, hit it real quick and play that shit. But I mean, yeah, shout out to her, man. Cause when I seen this shit, I was thinking about that shit all day. Like, yo, how the fuck would I be able to?
A mother of 6 gave her life to save her 4-year-old son. Authorities say 43-year-old Nicole Grayson jumped into the St. Johns River after her young son accidentally fell into the water at Edgestone Park in DeLand, Florida. According to investigators, the little boy had dropped an item into the river and fell in while trying to retrieve it. Without hesitation, Nicole jumped in after him. Witnesses immediately called 911 and flagged down a nearby boat. As rescuers arrived, Nicole focused on keeping her son above the water. Even as she struggled against the powerful current, her 4-year-old son was safely pulled from the river and is expected to recover. Nicole was also rescued and rushed to the hospital, but despite life-saving efforts efforts, she later died from her injuries. Family members described Nicole as a devoted mother of 6 and a hospice nurse who spent her life caring
That's fucked up. But that's
for others. They say her final act was the ultimate act of love,
at the end of the day.
giving her own life to save her child. The tragedy has also sparked renewed calls for improved safety measures along the riverfront at Edstone Park.
Bruh. R.I.P. to that lady, man. For real. R.I.P. to her. Definitely R.I.P. to her. That's sad, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be out here talking about what they do. But everybody ain't doing that shit. Now, let's move on to these other topics that are relatively unimportant but important to the same time if it's important to you. We're gonna say it like that. If it's important to you, then pay attention. But all of that needed to be said first before anything else. Can't be out here playing and shit. Hold up. Let me see. All right, now this nigga Yellow Beezy, man.
Yella Beezy, whose legal name is Marquise Conway, is charged with orchestrating the 2020 killing of fellow Dallas rapper Mo3 in what prosecutors allege was a murder-for-hire plot. Conway has pleaded not guilty. The defense's key witness was rap scholar Dr. Eric Nielsen, who testified that gangsta rap often features fictional characters, hyperbole, and staged rivalries, making it dangerous for jurors to interpret lyrics as literal admissions of guilt.
Well, if rappers are saying, and I say rappers in their characters, using their stage names, but if they're saying, I did this, I did that, I did that, if you strip that of all of its artistic intent, if you negate it as rap, as an art form, it can sound like straight confession. That's a perfect way to send people to jail for something they didn't do.
Prosecutors countered with Dallas Police Homicide Detective Eric Barnes. Barnes testified that rap lyrics are never the starting point of a homicide investigation. Barnes also walked the court through evidence surrounding what prosecutors describe as a long-running feud involving Conway. Prosecutors also played Conway's recorded interview with Louisville police after he survived a 2018 drive-by shooting. Barnes testified investigators later determined the Ford minivan believed to have been used in that attack was registered to an associate of Mo3. The judge has not yet decided whether those rap songs will be admitted as evidence when Conway's capital murder trial gets underway as soon as next month. Yella Beezy, whose legal name is Marquise Conway, is charged.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Y'all niggas out here acting a fool. Now, I think this is another part of that shit. Hold on.
Goes by the rap name Yella Beezy was back in a Dallas County courtroom this morning. He's accused of organizing a murder-for-hire plot against Melvin Noble, who went by the rap name Mo3. Noble was killed on a Dallas highway in 2020. For several days, the prosecution has argued that rap lyrics from Yella Beezy and another musician talking about a bounty being put on the head of Mo3. The prosecution also says that lyrics followed his death, celebrating the murder.
But the songs that the state has selected do not contain all that. In fact, they are braggadocious about criminal activity, but the criminal activity mentioned is directly on point to the charged offense. They talk directly about placing bounties for reprisal. They talk about the murder, and they talk about the feud.
Singing about drugs, guns, and murder is nothing new. It's as prevalent in our culture as singing about God and love. But what these lyrics and music videos have in common is that they are artistic expressions. Using someone's art in the guilt-innocence phase of a trial only as character evidence has the potential of being unfairly prejudicial. That's exactly what the state's trying to do in this case, Your Honor.
Prosecutors say Yella Beezy hired a hitman to kill Mo3. Kewan Dontrell White has already been convicted on firearm charges. Yella Beezy was arrested last year after a grand jury indicted him on a charge of capital murder related to the conspiracy. Goes by the rap name Yella.
Yeah, that's how that go, nigga. You shouldn't have said that's on me, baby. That's what the fuck you shouldn't have did. You shouldn't have never said that's on me, baby. Dumbass motherfucker. That was stupid. Niggas be snitching on themselves. If that is the case. Hopefully it ain't. But if it is, nigga, then you did what you did and you wanted to pay for that shit. That's it. That's bro. On to the next one, man. Niggas done shot at this nigga Charleston White. And I don't wish death on niggas, bro. But at the end of the day, Charleston White gonna have to understand, man. You can't just be saying whatever the fuck you wanna say out your mouth. Talking about people, kids. Talking about, nigga, fuck you, fuck your dead mama. And like, bro, who the fuck? I don't understand these goofy ass niggas, man. Hold on, let me see real quick. Cause it's a cover, you know. Hold up. Cause I got cover these motherfuckers. That nigga tripping though, bruh. Like, you can't talk like that to motherfuckers, yo. Yeah, I understand it's the internet, and that's another thing. That's the problem with the motherfucking internet. Cause motherfuckers think they can just say whatever they want to say. And there's no consequences behind whatever they want to say. That shit is the stupidest shit I ever heard of, bro. Alright. Let's see what's up this right.
Yeah, I showed up by myself in your hood.
You see that? You see that?
Y'all want to protect this whole ass nigga. Same nigga that sent me.
33% of your kids in Houston cannot read on or above their grade level. Yeah, I showed up by myself in your hood.
They probably shot that.
Y'all want to protect this whole ass nigga. Same nigga that sent me.
33% of your kids in Houston cannot read on or above their grade level. Yeah, I showed up by myself in your hood.
Yeah. Now, my positive perspective on that shit is, G, you need to stop fucking playing with people and get the fuck from around doing what you doing, bro. Because you gonna get yourself hurt out here in these streets, nigga. For real. You just keep running your mouth, keep running your mouth, keep running your mouth. It's bound to happen, bro. That shit is bound to happen to you. It's bound to fucking happen, yo. Hold up, let me see something. All right. Yeah. I got another video on this bullshit.
Say these bitch ass niggas in Houston. I'm still in Houston, hoe ass niggas. Let me tell you niggas something. You bitch ass niggas in 5th Ward saying I didn't come by myself. I came with a bulldagger, nigga, a lesbian. Hellcat. I came by myself because it was Dr. Candace Matthews' birthday.
Look at him. Look at his mother.
Listen, say my nigga, let me tell you niggas something. I got a secret recording that I'm sending to the FBI. I got names of the shooter. Not only that, I done sent it to Say TV. I done sent it to DJ Academics. I done sent it to Aiden Ross. Jay Prince is busted, nigga. Me and you niggas trying to act like I didn't show up by myself, no police in sight. You mean to tell me niggas shot
That's crazy, bruh.
at me and the police on every corner? Stop lying. Bitch ass niggas. I'm still in the age too, nigga. I'm gonna be out and about tonight, nigga. I'm still in the age, nigga. Showing this town, nigga. I done
Fuck happened? Hold up. All right. So we good, man. Yo, I swear, yo. Ay, ay, ay. The fuck be going on sometimes? Just bear with your boy. All right. Now we back in it. Let's see what the fuck going on with this bullshit.
I done been everywhere where I done said fuck something and fuck somebody, nigga. I'm a god to you niggas. Nigga.
Damn. Yo, crazy.
For real though. I'm a real life prophet and I walk amongst the people where the people can touch me, nigga. I was there 3-4 hours. It ain't nothing but a misdemeanor assault to punch at me. To hit me in the head. To sock me in the mouth, it ain't nothing but a misdemeanor assault. It's a misdemeanor assault, nigga, to sock me up. You niggas scared of a misdemeanor? Mob ties. Mob ties acting like I didn't come to Fifth Ward today by myself. Me and a lesbian, a bull diaper, Hellcat, me and my nigga Hellcat pulled up at the Nickel. I didn't know Jay Prince owned the Nickel, my nigga. I swear to God, I didn't know that. I wouldn't have went had I known that. But I went into the Lions Den, nigga, and came out untouched. I don't give a fuck which one of you niggas mad at me, nigga. I showed up in y'all town knowing the dangers. I showed up in your hood knowing the dangers. But I can't wait. In the morning, I will release the details of the shooter, the name of the nigga who was Jay Prince's right-hand man that came and talked to me. It's some niggas in Fifth Ward who don't like James Prince that came and gave up all the information on you, James. I've already sent it over to the FBI, James. Say these bitch-ass niggas in Houston. I'm still in Houston, hoe-ass niggas. Let me tell you niggas something. You bitch-ass niggas in Fifth Ward.
Bruh, you's a wild nigga, man. Alright. Let's get him the fuck out of here. Let's move on to the next one, because I don't know even understand how that shit even happened just now. That nigga was doing way too fucking much. But anyway, on to the next one. Somebody sent me this shit earlier. Shout out to my peoples and shit. I don't know if this shit a real thing yet. But to me, it kind of fucking makes sense. I don't know how much it's gonna cost. Maybe Temu might come out with a version of the shit. But apparently, nigga, some engineers have created an autonomous drone, like mosquito type micro drone to fly and kill the fucking like the mosquitoes around your crib and shit. Something slick, something different. That's it. So basically, it detect the motherfucking. It detect it.
Look at him. Look at his motherfucking ass.
Man, y'all know what the fuck I'm saying. It detects the fucking mosquitoes. It must be like a sensor around your shit. So, all right. Nigga, that shit ain't that small. It's a micro. Yo, hell no. This shit is AI like a motherfucker. A strong wind blow past, nigga, that shit's gonna blow in the bushes somewhere. You never gonna find that bitch. Cause what the fuck you think happened to mosquitoes? Nigga with his pull down rated and shit on strong wind, they can't withstand that shit. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro. I appreciate the sin, but nah, I ain't buying that shit. Not even saying I ain't buying it, but I just ain't buying the whole concept. If that shit was like an actual drone, then that'd be different. But nah, not no shit like that. Cause I didn't bought little drones just to learn how to fly them bitches, and them shits do not work good in just like regular, like it could be a light wind. That shit won't work. All right, now on to the next one. Yo, shout out to my man. Yo, this nigga said, shit, I ain't got no washing machine, but I'm about to make one.
Look at him. Look at his motherfucking ass.
Okay, what's up, guys? I'm here to show you how to use my new homemade washing machine. Let's go.
I ain't even mad at this nigga. I was so special.
I'm gonna clean today, guys. Okay, what's up, guys? I'm here to show you how to use my new homemade washing machine. Let's go.
Bruh, I ain't even mad at that nigga for that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get it how you live, nigga. If you can't afford to wash clothes, nigga, yeah, keep that shit simple. Just make sure you don't hang your shit up to dry on no motherfucking metal hangers. For real. But yeah, nigga, I ain't mad at you for that shit at all. That's some creative shit. That's some shit them Indian motherfuckers be doing. Just like I showed motherfuckers had the Indian motherfucker had he had the backhoe and the motherfucking the front loader on a fucking pedal bike, and the shit worked. I said, nigga, y'all the most creative niggas in the world. All right, now this on to the next one. I showed one of these on the last pod, I believe. I mean, nigga put one of them little firecrackers in a nigga's cigarette. But yo put a whole real live firecracker in his girl, Black and Mild, though. This shit diabolical right here, G.
I see you around, sweet mouth.
Who mama is this?
Hey, yo, that shit funny than the motherfucker. That's be disrespectful.
Y'all need to smoke, right?
Yeah, need to smoke. Beat the fuck up in that bitch. That shit ain't funny. Damn.
I told you, bitch.
I told you. Yo. I'm mad at that nigga, but I ain't mad at that nigga, man. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I guess he ain't one of the smoke no more. But that shit is crazy, nigga. You don't put no fucking real firecrack in there. They actually sell the little pieces for that shit. Oh, man. Yo. Nigga. If you alive, if you like and you subscribe, you can clip this shit. But somebody please put this shit out there. I don't give a fuck what you got going on in the world. If you looking at YouTube, you can see, like, once this shit over, you can just look at the time or go back and just be like, all right, I need for the rest of the world to see that shit. Because I tried to explain to my people, like, yo, when I go out to eat, I really only like to eat finger foods. Because people was trifling when it come to utensils and shit. Right? Bro, I found this video that they made me want to throw up in man, oh man. This shit is diabolical, bro. I can't even lie to you. Bro, this shit horrible right here, man. Hold on. Bruh. I don't even want to show this shit to motherfuckers, yo, because people don't be believing what I be saying when I be talking about utensils and shit. Like, that shit important to life. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't be about to listen, bro. Hold up. Jesus Christ, yo. I don't even want to look at this shit, bro. This shit is crazy.
A few moments later.
Ain't no fucking way, nigga. Hell nah, nigga.
Ain't no motherfucker.
A few moments later.
She digging, scratching.
Ain't no fucking way, nigga.
Bruh, it is a fucking way, nigga, because somebody recorded that shit. That ain't AI at all. Ain't no AI in that shit. Nigga, that shit make my stomach hurt to keep thinking about that shit. All right, let's move on to this next one, man. So look, this motherfucker, where the fuck he at? Let me see. All right, so yeah, my man. This ain't my man. I don't know this nigga, but he stole some. He stole some. He stole some utensils. He ain't steal no fucking utensils. I don't know what the fuck going on. Hold on. Somebody just sent me a text, man. I don't fuck all that. He stole a credit card from because he was delivering the mail, and they caught up with his ass. This nigga spent hella bread at the Home Depot.
We have a warning tonight for residents in Montgomery County who may be missing their mail. Hatboro police are investigating a case of mail theft. At least one credit card in the mail disappeared, but ended up being used at a local Home Depot. Action News reporter Brianna Smith has more now on the investigation.
This is the Home Depot where the suspect swiped the stolen credit card and spent thousands of dollars. Now Hatboro police urge residents to thoroughly check their accounts to make sure they're not a victim of this crime.
It's frightening because he was a letter carrier and we trust them to deliver our mail securely.
But Hatboro police say 32-year-old Rashawn McCall broke that trust as a mail carrier and is now behind bars. Detectives say McCall stole a credit card from a resident on Edward Road in the beginning of July.
We had a resident in Hatboro come in to report fraud on a credit card, a Home Depot credit card that she was expecting in the mail, but it never came through.
Police say these surveillance images show McCall.
We have a warning tonight for residents in Montgomery County who may be missing their mail.
While spending more than $4,000 on items at a Home Depot in Somerton.
Typically, we won't find people being that brazen. And when we were able to relatively quickly put two and two together, it was a sort of a sigh of relief.
Based on the investigation, police believe this is not an isolated incident. The U.S. Postal Service says McCall was employed as a city carrier assistant in that location since January. Neighbors say they're being extra vigilant.
It was not our regular mail carrier. It was a sub, so, thankful for that. And then we're just checking our credit scores.
This isn't McCall's first run-in with the law. Court documents show he was found guilty of robbing a financial institution and simple assault, among other charges.
It kind of makes you wonder how he was able to become a mail carrier.
The USPS says they do not comment on administrative actions, but residents hope they improve their hiring while spending more than $4,000 on items at a Home Depot in Somerton.
Typically,
Look at his motherfucking ass.
Bruh. You can't even trust a nigga to deliver your mail, bruh. Niggas and them motherfucking mail carriers be pulling up. Them niggas be having motherfucking. They be smoking cigarettes, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen one with a blunt yet, cause I already know. But yeah, them niggas don't be giving a fuck, man. They outside, they be having to run from thugs and shit and all types of shit, depending on, what your route is for the day. Or, you might have a solid ass route for like a year. Then they be like, oh no, we about to move you off of this one. You be like, what the fuck? Yeah. So, yeah, man. Fucking mailman stealing from law-abiding citizens whole time. You the snake. Shout out to Pooh Shiesty. Who said grandma told me cut the grass whole time. I'm the snake. Ain't that a bitch? That shit crazy. All right, we about to move on to this next one real quick. What time is it? Goddamn. All right, so I don't speak Indian, right? Shout out to all my Indian folk out there. You know what I mean? All respect to them. You know what I mean? However, this Indian young man, he wasn't having that shit. Well, I can't say he wasn't having it, bruh. He got forced into a marriage and shit. He went to go see his girl. And when he got there, the whole family surrounded him. Like, yeah. She yours forever, G. On some real shit. Like, and he, like, as soon as he walked in, I don't know what all that shit is on the face and on all that shit. But, yeah. She grabbed you up, and, yeah, they got married in the living room. Without him even understanding what the fuck was going on. Like, that's diabolical, you ask me, bro.
बस यहीं रहना ठीक है सुन उधर खड़ा हो उधर खड़ा हो सामने दो सामने अरे मत ए दोनों तो जाए ना वो दे जाए सामने
अरे मुँह का सीधा कर मुँह कर
अरे बाबू आप सीधा कर अरे मुँह सीधा कर कोई बात नहीं थोड़ा फैसला ऊपर कर कोई दिक्कत नहीं चलो चल
पेचुआ इधर जान पकड़ रहे
चल बस यहीं रहना ठीक है सुन उधर खड़ा हो सामने दो सामने अरे मत ए दोनों तो जाए ना वो दे जाए सामने
अरे मुँह का सीधा कर मुँह कर
अरे बाबू आप सीधा कर अरे मुँह सीधा कर कोई बात नहीं थोड़ा फैसला ऊपर कर कोई दिक्कत नहीं चलो
Y'all done lost y'all fucking mind. I ain't saying, yo, how you get forced to get married like that, though, Jay? That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy work right there. Hold up. I got some other shit I was oh, yeah, these motherfucking
12 people face.
Hold up. Yeah, the Nike employees got arrested and shit. $2 million worth of sneaker theft. Let's see what they talking about.
Federal charges now, accused of stealing more than $2 million in Nike products from the company's North American Logistics Center right here in Memphis. Prosecutors say the group spent 3 years placing fake shipping labels on stolen Nike merchandise and then rerouting it to locations all across the country where they'd pick it up and resell it. 6 of the 12 defendants are from Memphis. U.S. Attorney Michael Donovan says the case sends a clear message: organized cargo theft targeting Memphis will be prosecuted aggressively.
That's fire.
12 people face federal charges now.
Well, let me see. 12 people federally indicted. Cargo theft scheme. Oh, yeah, that's just explaining all that shit. Shit, shout out to them, though. You know what I'm saying? Man, yo. I'm going to say it like this, and it's just my positive perspective on this shit. Once you decide that you let me rephrase that. Once I seen that niggas was in the NBA and they fucking with the parlay so that they peoples can get a pay, and everybody else sitting back having a fucked up day because of one fucking leg on a parlay, I say, yo, all this shit fucked up. All of it's fucked up. All of it's fucked up. Everything, yo. You can't win and you can't scam because eventually you're gonna get caught scamming, yo. But yeah, shout out to them niggas though.
I can't believe this shit.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bruh. Let me see. All right, let me see. All right, yeah. Shout out to this shout out to this softball player. You know what I'm saying? Shorty underhand, like when the motherfucker hit the ball, she be breaking the bat and shit. Like, and they be bunting and shit. They don't even be really hitting the motherfucker like that. Hold up. Shout out to her. I don't even know. What's her name? Carolyn Pickens.
And we were talking about in between innings, do you just go with the hard gas down to try to... And we were talking about in between innings, do you just...
You can kind of rest on that and say, okay, our team's playing great ball.
Kenzie, I had never seen that. That's now the second time I've seen that this year.
You can kind of rest on that and say, okay, our team's playing great ball.
Kenzie, I had never seen that. That's now the second.
Yeah, yo, what y'all playing with? Fucking some plexiglass or some shit or some fucking... Y'all got them, what the fuck them shits was? The rubber ducky pencil baseball bats and shit. That shit don't make no goddamn sense, bruh. How the fuck you breaking bats out here? And I mean, I get it, 70 miles an hour, but shit, even in fucking Major League Baseball, niggas be throwing that shit 90. I ain't breaking no bat like that. That shit crazy. I definitely got to mention this shit for real. I got hella more shit to talk about. I mean, so if you still alive, you can like, subscribe. That's up to you. I don't give a fuck. I'm still going to report this news. Because niggas be trying to do one little news segment at a time. I be trying to get that shit the fuck out the way. It's too much to talk about. I ain't got time for your bullshit right now. Who is it? What is this going on? What is it about? I don't know what this is about. What is this? What? Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? I don't know who the fuck is. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, now I ain't seen this shit in a long ass time, and I had asked some people that like, you know what I'm saying, the younger generation. I was asking them about the shit, and they was like, I've never seen that shit in my life. And I'm like, how the fuck have you never seen this before? Because back in the day, motherfuckers used to do this shit, but it was, hold on, because I don't think this fucking video got no sound anyway. So we can get to it. So back in the day, motherfuckers used to do this shit, and it ain't even telling me what it is though. Yeah, it's suspension.
Look at him.
Like,
Look at his motherfucking ass.
but I wanted to know the exact shit for it, and I don't know the exact shit for it. I'll look it up. But from what I know from back in the day, they used to do this shit like in a back area. I guess because the tissue is stronger, but she doing this shit in her legs and fucking her arms. And you see, yo had to like hold her up and shit. Like, you can't just fucking do no shit like that. Like, they couldn't just pick you up out the fucking table. Like, yo, that's crazy, bruh. That is some crazy shit. But anyway, when I had asked, you know what I'm saying, the when I had asked the younger people about it, they was like, nah, I ain't never seen that shit before. I was like, man, motherfuckers used to do this shit all the time back in the day. Well, at least they used to do it back in the day. I don't know about motherfuckers, but yeah. People, I definitely seen people do that shit. Well, it was on TV, whatever the fuck. I used to see people do that shit. I want to say it's called suspension. Yeah, she crazy anyway. She already, you know what I'm saying, on some like used to pain shit. She got whole sleeves, all black arms and shit. Yeah, that shit crazy, bruh. What the fuck is wrong with these motherfucking people? I don't know. It is what it is. Like, and I don't, yo, nigga, I don't want nobody putting no, yo, even if you, man, if you had a bruh that was into this type of shit, I don't trust nobody putting no fucking hooks in you that ain't no fucking, like a surgeon or some shit. They could hit an artery, anything. This bitch got a whole jumpsuit on. Nigga got shorts on. He ain't got, yeah, he got socks on. But nah, bruh, y'all is tripping, and you not even hanging from both legs. You just got one leg connected, man. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, it's enough of that. On to the next one. Shout out to, I'ma just call him Dirty Ass Yo. I gotta call him Dirty Ass Yo. That's really the only thing you can call a nigga like this, yo.
And I told you I was about to come with the peanut butter and jelly fly sandwich. You feel me? I got my flies on the peanut butter and jelly.
Flies on the peanut butter and jelly.
The peanut butter and jelly fly.
All right. Yo.
Peanut butter and jelly fly sandwich.
Bruh, get the fuck off my goddamn computer, bruh. Get the fuck off my computer, G. This nigga eating peanut butter and jelly fly sandwiches that you took the flies off the fly. I hate stupid ass motherfuckers. How long I been on this motherfucker, man? Alright, hold on. Let me see. Alright, now let's move on to this shit right here, man. Got this motherfucking music over. They ain't got shit to do with shit. Now, the Memphis mother, well, the case, where the mother, she had killed the nigga that was underneath her daughter's bed, right? I don't know how much truth it is to this, so take that shit with a grain of salt. For real, for real. I really don't know how much truth it is to this shit. But I will say this. It's some music playing behind this, and it ain't her saying shit. But this shit say, they just don't know the real story, baby daddy. Long live my baby. Fuck you, mama. So, So your daughter was fucking with a grown up. I mean, he wasn't 21, but he over 18, and she's not over 18. She's not even 17. She's not even 15. And you killed that nigga. And she, if she pregnant by that's crazy, bruh. I hope that ain't the case. I really do hope that's not the case. Because if it is, boy, you should have just handled that shit like a real one. Like, you know what? I'm going to just let this chill. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of my house. You could have even probably pistol whipped the nigga or something. Don't kill. You shot him in the back of the head, though. It ain't like you just caught him. You know what I'm saying? He tried to take the gun and you had to shoot him in the back of the head. No, you shot him in the back of the head while he was walking away. That's all I know. In the state of Maryland, that shit, you're going down. Point blank, period. Like, yeah. So, good luck. Whatever the fuck. I don't know, bro. Maybe it'd be more in this case later on down the line. But as far as I said, yeah. Mama done fucked up. Now your daughter really gonna be outside. Unfortunately. Because you decided to react instead of, you know what I'm saying, just think about it. You don't even have to react like that. All you had to do was chill the fuck out. On to the next one.
Well, police are still here on Persimmon Drive in East Hempfield Township after two people were stabbed, one of them killed inside this house yesterday. Caution tape is still surrounding the home and police have been here all morning long. We now know today that 26-year-old Brian Adolph was charged for stabbing his brother and sister, killing 28-year-old Elise Adolph. This is a look at that scene yesterday when police first arrived here and found the 24-year-old male victim, who we now know is Brian's younger brother, in the driveway bleeding from a stab wound to the arm. We know from court documents this all started around 10:30 Monday morning after Brian got in an argument with Elise over her dogs barking. She confronted Brian after he hit one of the dogs in the face with a fist. That's when police say Brian grabbed several small knives from the kitchen and tried to stab Elise in the neck. When those knives broke, Brian told police he grabbed a larger knife about 6 inches long and stabbed Elise repeatedly, around 20 times. That's when Brian's younger brother tried to intervene by hitting Brian over the head with a glass plate. Brian then started to stab him. Now at this point, Brian Adolph walks upstairs to take a quick shower and wash the blood off of him. In the meantime, court documents say that the brother grabbed a gun and pointed it at Brian. Brian told police that's when he left the house and headed to Good Drive in Route 30, where he was caught just after noon yesterday. Brian Adolph was arraigned in court this morning and is being held in the Lancaster County Prison without bail. We know he now has a preliminary hearing on August 4th. Well, police are still here on Persimmon Drive in East Hempfield Township after two people were stabbed, one of them killed inside.
Damn, G. You out here wilding. You was definitely out here wilding, brother. All right, let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the next one because I'm hungry. I need something to eat. But I need to make sure that everybody understands that shit be going on out here. That's why I say, nigga, if you still alive, like and subscribe, and I can hit motherfuckers with this shit on live. I ain't gotta be in front of my computer. I can do this shit on my goddamn phone. You know what I mean? More people like and subscribe, the more information you can get. You ain't gotta get it in a whole hour or 2 hours. You can get a little bit at a time. All right, so 5 people drowned in Ohio. This is a sad ass story. It's definitely sad. RP to them people. Well, let's listen and see what's going on.
Next year to the harrowing 911 calls just released tonight, revealing the scope of a horrific family drowning tragedy in Ohio. 2 children watching as their mother and father die. A total of 5 people dying, all trying to save a struggling swimmer. Here's Trevor Ault.
Tonight, these are the harrowing 911 calls from a mass drowning in an Ohio river.
We're right here on the riverbank, and we think we see a floating body.
A driver reporting a young boy screaming for help moments after his parents died.
There was like a little baby. I think it was like a boy. He was like screaming, like crying, like mama, mama.
Police say Sunday evening a group was fishing in the Scioto River just north of Columbus when one of the adults dove into that river and started to struggle. 2 children left on shore, both under 10 years old. They saw that heartbreaking struggle as their mother and father jumped in to help.
2 people went in to try to save them. Those people started to struggle in the river. And now we had 2 additional go in the water. Other people attempt to save them, yet they don't have the skills to do that, so we end up with multiple deaths.
The children running into the street for help. Rescue crews scoured the river with helicopters and drones. 2 women died at the hospital, and Monday the bodies of 3 men were found in the river.
David, every adult who entered the water in this tragedy drowned. Those 2 children are now in the care of Child Services.
David, really just awful. Trevor Ault tonight. Thank you, Trevor. Next year to the harrowing 911 calls just released tonight, revealing
RP to them people, man. Hey yo. God damn, yo, that's funny as a motherfucker. Hey, yo. Oh, man. Yo, niggas. Woo-hoo-hoo. Jesus Christ. By any means necessary, motherfucker. Yo, hey, yo. Yo, niggas funny as shit, bruh. Hey, yo, my bad. Yo, let's get on to the next one. Yo, that's fucking crazy, bruh. Niggas ain't ready. Hey, yo, if you still alive, yo, like and subscribe. Yo, tell a friend to pay attention to all this shit that's going on out here, because everybody here be stuck on their phone, so you might as well listen to some shit and watch some motherfucking good footage. For real. You might even get a little bit of commentary about this shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always my positive perspective, but at least it's my fucking perspective. Hold up. On to the next one, bro. Yo, that shit was funny as fuck, yo. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, yo. You know who the fuck you is. Alright, yeah. This is the next one. So this South Florida pastor, he got charged in a death of his daughter. He was driving like 100 miles an hour or some shit, and he crashed or something. I don't know what the fuck.
Your pain isn't wasted. Your new beginning starts right now.
As a Pompano Beach youth minister, Joel Lanise often preached about persistence and redemption.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Now Lanise finds himself in jail facing serious charges, DUI manslaughter in the death of his 8-year-old daughter Zoe, who was killed in a violent crash in West Palm Beach, January of this year.
My condolences.
No one answered at Lanise's Margate home or at his one-time worship home, New Covenant Church. In March, there was a butterfly release to remember the daughter he lost.
He's an unemployed, widowed, single father.
A year before the crash, Lanise's wife died of breast cancer. They had been a close family. The couple raising 3 daughters who were all in the car when the accident happened. After the crash, Lanise told the judge he stopped working.
Did you lose your job as a result of this incident?
No, I resigned to spend more time with my family.
But Lanise will be separated from his 2 surviving daughters if he posts bond. The judge saying DCF will be in charge of scheduling visitation.
So the court finds that that is reasonable in light of the fact that we have the death of a child, the allegations of him traveling at 104 miles per hour in a 40 mile per hour zone, that he was over the legal limit in terms of alcohol consumption.
Your pain isn't wasted. Your new beginning starts right now.
Oh shit, that's just a picture, yo. Yeah, that's crazy, bruh. Nigga, you wildin' out here in these streets, my nigga. And then you try to be on some slick shit. On to the next one. Now, there's some even more diabolical shit, man. I heard about this a minute ago, and then come to find out, it's more to the story than, you know what I'm saying, what was actually told. But I'll let y'all listen.
Personally, there's some very harsh words that I would like to use about Jamaria and Michaela and their actions. But I will not do that. And I will not do that to protect and maintain the integrity of this case. But I will tell you this. I will not refer to them as mom and dad or mother or father. They don't deserve that title.
That shit, bro. I hear that.
I stand before you saying this is one of the most difficult, deeply disturbing, personally, and emotionally taxing investigations this office has ever worked, and has weighed heavily on this sheriff's office, all these other law enforcement agencies, all these people behind me that's worked tirelessly to bring this to an end, and it's weighed heavily on our community. I am truly sickened to share what this investigation has uncovered. From the moment JaVale was reported missing, the sheriff's office, as well as our law enforcement partners and first responders, we responded with urgency, determination, and compassion. What started as an exhaustive and complex search quickly grew to something that I would have never imagined. At this time, I can share an emotionally taxing investigations that a few human remains were recovered in an area known as Cedar Creek Reservoir, also known as Stumpy Pond in Fairfield County. These remains were immediately sent to the State Law Enforcement Division, and through analysis, the DNA of the remains are consistent with being the biological offspring of Jamaria and Michaela. I want to also share with you that through forensic evidence, statements, and analysis, extensive and deliberate efforts that a few were made to destroy and conceal evidence following Javea's death. Our information reveals the use of corrosive chemicals and other tools that were used to accelerate the destruction of her little body. After this was completed, these two individuals poured what remains were left of Javea into the Cedar Creek Reservoir. These subjects went through great lengths to cover their repulsive and revolting actions. Were made to destroy and in my 37-year career in law enforcement, I have never, ever heard of anything so horrific. As a result of this information, it's unlikely that the entirety of Javea's body or any other remains from this point forward will be recovered. And I'll say this again, we had all hoped and prayed to find her body, but with the information we've uncovered, that's simply not possible. I want to also announce additional charges for destruction and desecration of human remains have been filed against these two individuals. In my 37-year career,
this is just such a vile case, and it's so hard to listen to these details, especially when I sit here with the arrest warrants and I think about the 911 call that Michelet made the night she said Javea went missing, and I think about the call that Will had with Jamaria Harris on Thursday, I believe, after she went missing, allegedly missing on Tuesday. And you just add all that up, and how can people do this? You know? There are
I'm moving on from that, bro. I hope they get what they deserve, for real. That's really all I can say about that. I ain't gonna sit here and be on no bullshit. I hope they get what the fuck they deserve, man. They gonna do some goofy shit and then try to cover it up and then try to dissolve the body and then try to pour the rest of the remains away, yo, like on some ashes to ashes, dust to dust type shit. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Y'all tripping. No shout out to this nigga. He was playing. Stab the shit out in the heart, nigga. Nigga. Yo, done. I think. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That was just a little quick snippet real fast. You know what I mean? Shit be happening in the world. You just need to know what's going on. You can't play with knives, nigga. That's how that go. Oh. Bro, there's fire right here. Now, where the fuck this happened? I don't even know. Oh, India. In northern India. You know what I mean? Yo, it was in there. Motherfucking leopard. The actual, yeah. A leopard, yo, ran up in the liquor store. I don't know if he wanted to drink or if he wanted to, yeah, I mean, kill the owner. I don't know. He might have owed him a drink. I don't know. But let's see what's going on.
A leopard somehow got into a liquor store in India and attacked the shopkeeper, sending bottles flying. The guy was hurt, but had the wherewithal nonetheless to pull down the shutter as he left, allowing a team from a nearby zoo to take the animal back to the wild. A leopard somehow got into a liquor store in India and attacked the shopkeeper, sending bottles flying. The guy was hurt, but had the wherewithal nonetheless to pull down the shutter as he left, allowing a team from a nearby zoo to take the animal back to the wild. A leopard somehow got into a liquor store in India and attacked the shopkeeper, sending bottles flying. The guy was hurt, but had the wherewithal nonetheless to pull down the shutter as he left, allowing a team from a nearby zoo to take the animal back to the wild.
One more time for the home.
A leopard somehow got into a liquor store in India and attacked the shopkeeper, sending bottles flying. The guy was hurt, but had the wherewithal nonetheless to pull down the shutter as he left, allowing a team from a nearby zoo to take the animal back to the wild.
Shout out to him. I can't even really say. I mean, he was quick on his feet, but that nigga wasn't really ready for that shit. Ain't nobody ready for no leopard to just jump out the fucking, just walk in the store, nigga. That's like a bear walking that bitch. Even if it's a cub, no, they ain't the same. But yeah, you know what the fuck I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying. What's that shit out there, nigga? Shit, man, this nigga. Hold up. Yeah. And now, me personally, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do no shit like that. But some people just don't give a fuck. And they think they could just throw any motherfucking thing in the trash, you feel me? Like anything, my nigga. Anything. And this one of them cases, you know what I'm saying? This one some Milwaukee shit. I sent this, you know what I mean, to another podcast earlier and shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to the nigga Boss Mac and shit. You know what I mean? I sent y'all this shit. Cause yeah, shit be crazy, yo. Like a nigga just be at work one day and then boom. You know what I'm saying? Shit be fucked up. Like nigga, yeah. Real life be happening out this bitch. Damn. Bruh. What the fuck? That shit done blew up in that nigga face, yo. Nigga put an oxygen tank in that motherfucker and they probably was crushing that shit. Can't crush, nigga, that shit's going to explode, nigga. He fucked up. Piece of shrapnel lodged in his eye. Damn. They tossed full oxygen tanks in the trash. What the fuck you mean they ain't explode? So what was that? The fuck? Make that shit make sense. Niggas say they didn't explode. That nigga laid out on the fucking ground talking about something in his eyeball. Yeah. And who you shoot for that? Yeah, nigga. And that shit dirt and trash and grime and ugh. All tight fucking Pampers, nigga. What the fuck you mean? That shit ain't blow up. That shit blew everything. The nigga that was driving got out his car. The fuck? That nigga fucked up right there in the street, bruh. Fuck is you talking about? Yeah, she definitely checked that car first. Definitely checked that car. That nigga fucked up. I be fucked up too, just like that, G. Fucking don't call an ambulance, call a motherfucking call a helicopter, nigga. Nigga, yeah, I need an airlift. Fuck the fucking ambulance. Give me an airlift, bitch. I'll wait. Something larger than my eyeball, all that shit. Yeah, nigga. Give me the airlift. I want the airlift. I would like the airlift for $500. I ain't talking about me paying. How you gonna say they ain't blow up and you crushed them bitches? That's the only reason why they blew up. Fuck you gonna say, oh, 2 didn't explode. Ain't that a bitch? Only 2 of them bitches ain't explode. Well, they put 4. Yo, that's crazy, y'all, man. Fuck out of here. I ain't fuck a trash, man. I mean, respect to him, shout out to him, but I'm not doing that shit. All right, where we at? Yeah, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Hold on.
Who did this? Who braided this?
Bruh. Shout out to my nigga, yo. This nigga got 1 braid. This nigga got 1 braid for real. In real life. Like, this shit ain't even a joke. On 1 side, 1 braid. Not that side. The other side. And it ain't even going back. It's going the opposite way. Nigga got 1 braid, bro. Oh. Alright, G. Man, that's how you want to live your life. You know what I'm saying? Respect. God damn. Hold up. Let me see. I think I got. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know what happened with this nigga Blueface and shit, but y'all be on some goofy shit. So I guess the police came and locked the ass up with some shit. The SWAT team and all that shit outside.
I'll put my AirPod in. Hold on.
Hi, Sheriff's Department. Put your hands up for me.
Look at him.
Turn around and
Look at
start
his
walking back towards the sound of my voice over here for me.
They called the squad on us.
Huh?
His fucking chat.
The police officer out there. Mom, look, the police officer out there.
Keep walking back to the sound of my voice. Keep walking back to the sound of my voice. Keep walking back. Stop.
What? I don't know.
Feet are hot.
Stay calling.
My feet are hot. God damn.
Come here.
My name's Jonathan. Can you tell me what this is about?
Yeah,
Oh, they swatted us.
Huh?
They swatted us. Oh, my feet are hot.
Hey, how many people inside?
Just a kid.
People don't care.
2 guys and a girl.
People
So
do
what's
not
that?
care
4?
at all.
4? All right.
They're all right here though. What?
Okay, who has the camera?
That's my camera guy.
This your camera guy?
Yeah.
All right.
His name's Mill. Yeah.
Mel?
They have
Mill.
no care in the world. Like
Mill,
that.
M-I-L-L? They'll come out if you just tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who No.
We all cooperative.
Go ahead and step in real quick.
Hey, if you can hear me, make sure y'all come out. It's just little protocol shit.
I want John's mom.
You want John's?
Yeah.
It's okay. You'll be okay, I promise. You'll be okay.
Jimmy
don't
3.
worry. No, I think Superior thinks something's wrong. Like, this shit is not cool.
Oh, that shit is goofy. I didn't even know what the fuck that shit was for real. That whole swatted bullshit. Ain't nobody know what the fuck that shit was. But now I do. So now, I remember back in the day, motherfuckers used to have a number and they used to call you. But they would use the app to call from their number, but when it rang on your side, it'd be a whole nother number and shit. You know what I'm saying? So nigga call you, be talking crazy type goofy shit, and then you calling a random ass number. It's just basically making up numbers and probably the same area code that you in. Now you beefing with a nigga for nothing. Like, shit used to be crazy back in the day, man. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Shout out to that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I do what you gotta do. I think I'm gonna leave it with this one. And this shit might be a little harsh, but I don't know what to tell you. If you hear this long, yeah, this shit about to be crazy.
Well, look at his mother.
Man, stop playing with people. That boy had the curry powder diarrhea flavor. Oh, man.
Yeah. Once again, it's been another episode of the Positive Perspective Podcast, man. I'm your host, Dr. Swanberg, no medical doctorate. Just remember, the streets don't play fair, but your mindset you can always control. Keep your head up, your game tight, your heart solid. Till next time, stay smart, stay sharp, and most importantly, stay the fuck out the way. We out. Gee, Christ.